Later, here we go. Already Friday afternoon, just after 3 p.m. and finally one regular daytime walk with Lisa. Yeah, lately I have been busy and I will be busy for some time. So yeah, yesterday we had one work obligation. I came home at, it was almost, it was 8 p.m, just after 8 p.m. Okay, intermezzo. Just after 8 p.m. nobody was at home. Nobody took Lisa out for her afternoon walk. I thought that little sis will take her, but she came even later. Well, she came the last of all of us. But Lisa was okay. Okay. Apparently she was outside in the yard until 2 p.m. So she was, let's say, she had opportunity to do her business. And at 8 p.m. when I came home, I said, okay, let's go on the yard. So you can go number 1, number 2. Because it was raining, I was tired. I said, we will not go for a walk. And Lisa was just, čakamo. Majhna zadevca je, boji se te Lizi. Prevelika si zanga. Prevelika, ne moreš, no. Too big. He's too scared. And then we were standing outside on the rain for like 10 minutes. And Lisa was just looking around, sniffing, no sign of number 1 or number 2 need. So I said, okay, let's go up. I'm done for today. And then at 10 p.m. when I was, fix und fertig, basically already done for today, for the day, in bed, still watching some YouTube. And Lisa was like, yeah, now I need to go out. So I had to get dressed once again, and then I took her out, and she then did number 1 and number 2, on her own time. When she says that she is ready, then we are both ready. So yeah. And today she said, when I came home, I said, okay, give me 15 minutes to change, and then we are on our way. And here we are. Not really. Oh, it's already closed. Interesting. Sushi place. Never was. Yeah. A lot of restaurants, well, let's say food places are opening and closing, lasting for number 2. We'll be right back. And here we are, back. Oh yeah, quite a lot of restaurants food places around here are opening and closing. Some lasting 6 months, some a year too, and then they are done. You know, some locations aren't viable. Not a lot of foot traffic around them, and you know there are established places around like McDonald's and Alaya with their food court. So yeah, interesting story from today regarding our healthcare system. So apparently in Novo Mesto hospital, Novo Mesto is our, let's say, most important ne, ni zate, Lizzy, ni, ja vem, ti imaš nakce, jaz dobim nakce. Yeah. Vem, ja niso ti dali nakcev. Yeah, unbelievable, you know. They didn't offer any nuggets for her. Unbelievable. You know, if she smells McDonald's, she needs to get nuggets. So yeah, in Novo Mesto, the capital of the Dolenska region, they found out that the head of their ortho department was manipulating waiting lines so that he could send the patients that were coming to him in the hospital, which is a public hospital, and he was sending patients needed some procedures to a private institution, private orthopedic clinic with a concession, so they can take on they are paid by the public health coffer for any procedures that they do there. And yeah, this head of the department, he was also working at that clinic. He had official permission apparently to work there, but he was manipulating the waiting lines, and he could write a prescription, doctor's note, I don't know, doctors, what we would call it, when one doctor sends a patient to another, especially for for the specialized treatment, like in the case of myself, when my family doctor physician sent me to the otorhinolaryngologist, I don't know, ear, throat and nose guy. So yeah, so he was sending the patients from himself to himself, and yeah, and basically it came out when one patient, a female patient, came to him at the public hospital, and he referred her to the private clinic. Вредно, Лизика. No, la popociasi. La popociasi. Oh, so much noise. Lisa just wanted to sniff them. She's always fond of the small dogs. and you know they can bark, show their teeth, and she is okay. With bigger breeds, not so much. So yeah, you know, the female patient here, you know, he referred her to him in the private practice. She made a complaint to the public hospital, and they started to investigate this, and yeah, they realized that he was artificially prolonging the lists and basically waiting time, and that they had 1,200 people waiting for procedure in the officially procedures in the public hospital, but by now the, let's say, cursory review, not analysis, review. Oh, Lizica. They realized that they had already removed 400 because they had already received, you know, treatment, but they were still kept on the lists. So, you know, the wait times were longer. And he was then, of course, fired immediately. And yeah. Oh, Liza. And apparently he started to do the, according to the hospital, public hospital, he started to do this in this year, which is, you know, a little bit unbelievable. But yeah, такое придно. Yeah, okay. We will end on this point.